Hey Vibe Tribe, Friendly Friday here. Welcome to the 420 Tarot Lounge. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. All right. So, um, today is May the 1st, 2025, and I just want to mention that my readings are timeless and they're for entertainment purposes only. If you are enjoying my interpretation of the cards, or if it resonates with you, find me entertaining, or you feel a connection to the channel, go ahead and show me some love and give a like and subscribe. Apparently, that helps grow the channel. Who knew? Anyway, so we are, I've already cleansed the space, cleansed the cards, all that kind of good stuff. We're just going to get right into it's the word or the phrase flash mob just kind of jumped into my mind there. So I was just going to call it a freestyle quick flip, but flash mob just kind of came into my head. So let's see for the Vibe Tribe what spirit, source, and God would like to, what message or messages would they like to relay. Oh, okay. So we have the star. So I almost feel like you have a. I'm just covering up the the nakedness, if you will. Um, I feel like you have almost a sense of hope and hopelessness at the same time. I also feel as though you feel proud and ashamed at the same time. Hmm. Okay, so let's get to see. We're going to start over here. I want to try and use the full table here if I can. Okay, Spirit, Source, God. Please tell us more about the star. Is this Page of Cups? So there's almost like a there's almost, it feels as though there's somebody is misunderstanding. Somebody is misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. There's been a misunderstanding. There's been a misunderstanding. Eight of Wands. So this is karma, or well, it's the fastest card in the deck, if you will, speed. Um, um, there seems to be a very, there's something is moving. Um, it feels like it is a Six of Wands. The moving to me feels like it's like not in a vehicle, not walking. Not, it's timelines are shifting. Time time is time is shifting. Time is moving. Two more cards here. So we have the moon, and the Fool. So there's more behind the scenes than you can imagine. There's more behind the scenes than you can imagine. Um, you're going to have to. There's more. There's more depth. The water runs deep. Deception is easily acted out. What's that word? Portrayed. A little dog and a big dog, right? So it's like things aren't always as. So it really could be a big deal, and it could be nothing. So waters run deep. There's something. There's something that is more telling of what is really going on. I feel like with the star card, as the fool, there's major choices that are going to have to be made. They're going to have to be. I feel like they're going to have to be swift choices. They're going to have to be. I feel like they're going to be Queen of Wands. They're going to have to be, or they are. Sorry, they are a matter of urgency. I feel as though. And I'm getting that from the Eight of Wands. The Page of Cups with the Queen of Wands underneath. So there is a flirty passion, it almost feels like a taboo type relationship. So then there's justice, swift justice. And 10 of Discs under the 6 of Wands. Swift justice. So, under the moon, what do we have under the moon? Page of Wands. Okay, so let's have a sit back and see what the heck's going on here. And like I said, it feels like there's something taboo over here. We have the King of Cups. And he looks like he's quite, the lotus on his head, it looks like he's quite, he easily navigates rough waters. He's got charisma. Yeah. Okay. Can't see that up there. It's down a little bit. Sorry about that. I always have this problem. There's like a little thing on my camera that it changes its focus, so it slightly turns, and then all of a sudden it cuts things off. Like now you can see more of these cards, where when I first turned the video on, you could only see a part of them. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to make that stop. I don't know if maybe it's a good thing. Who knows? Anyway, there's this is a hot. Are you feeling hot, hot, hot? Do, 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 do. No, I won't subject you to any more. Sorry. This is a hot. Um, I think you're gonna get caught. Um, I think you're gonna get caught. Somebody's gonna get caught. Caught at what? Caught at what? Eight of Wands with justice. Soul, spirit, source, God. Eight of Wands with the Justice card here. I'm getting a feeling of getting caught at something. And the King of Cups is telling me that there's navigation through troubled waters. Two of Wands. Um, the getting caught is okay. You're not getting caught. There's a threat of getting caught. A threat of getting caught. Somehow, you've uh, you've managed to evade. I'm talking to people that are having an affair. Um, there's or some type of illicit relationship, or I don't want to say taboo. I guess an affair is taboo unless you have an open relationship. Two of Cups. So yeah, this is it's not like there's going to be any real punishment. There's not going to be any real punishment. It's so there's Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Um, I'm getting the if you're enjoying yourself, the Emperor. So he's stability. Um, I'm getting the feeling that you're feeling good about this relationship. You're feeling good about it. You feel good about your choice. You want to move on it. You want to have some kind of a proclamation, if you will, of your love. Um, don't let your stay in tune. Stay in tune with your intuition. Don't let this cloud your intuition. There's going to be troubled waters. You're going to be able to navigate them, but you will get to your ten of discs, which is material abundance, and this is where the stability comes in. So I feel as though there is the the Emperor is like financial stability, logic, um, intuition type, like a little bit, um, not in their head, but daydreamy, kind of a little bit. But they can also be tyrants, depending on what's around them. Um, that's what I'm kind of getting with the moon here. That this, they're going to provide financial stability, but almost be mindful of activities going on around. So that's almost like a warning. Six of Swords. So think you think that so we have rough waters here with the King of Cups, and he's going to navigate through it. Emperor on the bottom. Emperor here. Um, you're, I feel like you're confident in yourself that you are going to move forward um, on your life path. You're not going to allow anybody to interrupt that. Now, this relationship may be part of that life path, but if you find that it's not part of your life path, you are not gonna have a problem dropping it. You have done your shadow work and you understand what is meant for you will find you, and what is not meant for you, you're supposed to leave it behind. So you're gonna find out if this is meant for you or not. Um, it's hard to say. Hard to say. But there's going to be challenges and tests and put forward. And I think it's not only a test of how they feel about you, but I think it's a test of how you feel about them. Okay, so I've got two cards here. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So we've got the Ten of Discs here. That's the same card. And this is the Nine of Cups. So there is a like I said, the Emperor is financial stability. So there's your Ten of Pentacles again. Ten of Discs is Pentacles. So it leads up to the nice house, the fancy house. This is a treasure chest. And then the Nine of Cups. Well, the Nine of Cups, that is a gift, wish fulfillment, emotional, could be a joyful. I mean, it could be somebody could be throwing you a surprise party. It could be as simple as that. But this is a this is a so it's there's money involved to me. This is rich, and there's gonna be tests. There's going to be um, and like I said, either way, you are going to be tested on whether or not you truly are. And this I feel like this is actually not a test. Um, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, it's Emperor, Empress. So I this is passion. This is outside attacks. These tests are outside attacks. Um, they're coming from something that is against, something that likes to wallow in sadness, self-pity. Um, this Emperor and so the Queen of Wands naturally moves up to the Empress. Um, and we have the Ace of Wands here with the Devil on the bottom. So like I said, there's outside motivations here that are challenging. They're challenging the relationship here. Whether or not it's romantic, it doesn't matter. They're challenging the relationship. Outside forces are challenging the relationship. And so be mindful of that. Whenever you encounter any type of negative, um, gossip, or somebody claims that so and so said this or did this, or that kind of thing. Um, I'm getting the feeling not to take it at face value. Don't take it at face value. Don't take it with a grain of salt, and don't don't allow others to try and steal your happiness. Only because they're jealous, they're that's part of their mission, maybe. Okay. So there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be outside forces. The tests are coming from outside forces. So really quick here, we're going to get some advice. Okay, so the advice here is, what's the advice here? Spirit, Source, God. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups. Um, create a type, or something that when these types of rumors or whatever they are coming up, that you as the emperor, like you two as the emperor and empress, can come together and center yourself to weather the storm. um, I feel like the attack on the relationship is going to be um, relentless. It's going to be relentless. Um, okay, so okay, that was all too many cards there. We're going to continue shuffling. Yeah, so you've got the advice is to make like go away, like make a point to go away on vacation, you know, or spend, date nights, like make something that makes memories. Do something that makes memories. And then the Three of Pentacles. So this is like I said, build memories. Um, build memories. The Page of Wands here, there's could be some, this Page of Wands here, I think he's the shit disturber. Um, usually Page of Wands are, usually Page of Wands are pretty good, but I'm getting a little bit of a shit disturber vibe from him. Okay, just, okay, Four of Pentacles. I think that this bond is going to be really strong, and there's no letting go. There's no letting go. There's no letting go. Okay, so I think there's going to be a marriage in the works here. This is what it sounds like, or some type of commitment ceremony. Four of Swords. So um there seems to be there's not an there more truth's got to come out. There's more information's got to come out. Not more truth, more. You've still got to get to know each other more. Um, and this is where the so there's the not letting go, but this is a spiritual not letting go. Build memories together, collaborate, build memories, go on trips, do all those kinds of fun things. This is how how you're going to get to know each other better. or yeah, know each other better. And then we have the sun. So this is prosperity. This is happiness. This is your soul connection at this time, in this timeline here. And then you have the Knight of Cups at the bottom. So you have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. There is a soul connection here that is in the spirit realm, I guess you could say, is deserving of attack. So be mindful of that and make sure that anything that is said to you about this relationship is based on facts and not feelings. Make sure that your sources are reliable. Okay. Um, and again, 44 might be significant. Also, the Emperor is 4, so 444, which is an angel number. Okay, so that's the message for today. Um, I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I would like to thank you for coming down to the 420 Tarot Lounge and spending this just under half an hour with me. I really do appreciate it. If you've watched to the end and you've enjoyed the video, whether it was a connection to the channel or the message resonates, you like the sound of my voice, put you to sleep. I've been told that, by the way, that it's an ASMR trigger. Anyways, if this turns your crank, this is how I roll. So give a like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And namaste.